Hi, my name is Ashley Ratliff, and this is my important speech on Down syndrome. 4 years ago, my life completely changed because of the word Down syndrome. Now, you're probably wondering what Down syndrome is. According to the Mayo Clinic, Down syndrome is when a child is born with an extra 21st chromosome. This can cause intellectual and developmental delays in a child. It also causes some visual symptoms that you may see, such as the flattened face. The nasal bone will be small or non-existent, almond-shaped eyes. It also causes them to have a shorter stature than a typical child. Other things that may happen are medical issues, such as heart issues. Holes in their heart can happen, and also bowel issues are another cause that can happen with having a child with Down syndrome. Even with all of these symptoms and the medical issues, a child with Down syndrome can be just like any other typical child. They can go to preschool, they can go to kindergarten, they can go all the way to college. Many children now are included. It's an inclusive environment where a child with Down syndrome is brought up with children who do not have a disability. My son is 4 years old and he has Down syndrome. He has 4 siblings who do not have Down syndrome. And I have found from my own views that I believe he has become more advanced because of seeing his siblings and how they interact and how he's supposed to interact, as versus a child who doesn't have any siblings who does have Down syndrome. Children with Down syndrome need to receive many therapies to get them to succeed in certain things. My son had to learn how to eat, how to drink, how to walk, how to breathe when he was born. The therapies that do this are physical therapy, speech therapy, and occupational therapy. He receives all of those through school, and he also can receive them through private organizations if that was something we chose. All of these therapies will help him as he gets older into his adult life. When someone is born with Down syndrome, you could be a little shocked and afraid of what the future will hold for them. But nowadays, it's completely different. According to Everyday Health, in 1900, a person born with Down syndrome only lived up to 10 years old. Now it's 60 plus years with all of the new technology and medicine and acceptance that a child with Down syndrome can have. The National Down Syndrome Society stated that 250 colleges of 4 and 2 year colleges have programs specifically for people with Down syndrome. They are able to get a degree. They are able to hold a job. They are able to live almost normal, typical lives that we all live. People with Down syndrome have the odds stacked against them from birth, but that does not mean that they cannot live a successful and meaningful life. My son was born with Down syndrome, as I had said, and I'm excited every day to see what the future has in store for him with everything that the world has to offer now, from college and jobs and all the inclusion that other people feel and acceptance and the help that they want to give people like my son.